Hello, fellow travelers. What happened that allowed the 63,000 hog farms in the United States to create a $57 billion annual industry? What modern innovations and techniques fueled this success, and what does it mean for the future of American agriculture? Find out in this Trending Farm documentary now. Pig farming in the U.S. is a multi-billion-dollar industry, producing nearly 73 million pigs each year across 63,000 farms, with operations ranging from small family-owned farms to massive, high-tech facilities. Concentrated in states like Iowa, Minnesota, and North Carolina, pig farming is driven by advanced breeding, automated feeding, and innovative waste management practices that keep farms efficient and environmentally conscious. With $57 billion contributed to the economy annually, American pig farmers are proving that modern farming can be both profitable and sustainable, fueling curiosity about how they do it and how this industry continues to grow. Think 73 million pigs is a huge number. Surprisingly, it only puts the U.S. in third place in the world in terms of pig production. The world's largest pig populations are in China with over 449 million pigs, and the European Union with over 142 million pigs. In the U.S., popular pig breeds include the Yorkshire, Duroc, Chester White, and Berkshire, each prized for different traits that suit varying farm goals. The Yorkshire, known for its lean meat and adaptability, is the most widely raised breed, found extensively in Illinois and Indiana. Durocs, with their robust size and flavorful meat, are popular in Iowa and Minnesota, while Chester Whites, appreciated for their mothering abilities, are common in Pennsylvania and Ohio. Berkshires, known for their marbled meat, are often raised in niche markets nationwide, catering to specialty pork demands across the country. In addition to selecting pig breeds, farms in the United States also pay great attention to breeding and herd development. This process maintains a healthy herd, genetic diversity, and the number of piglets in each litter. On average, a sow in the United States gives birth twice a year, with each litter containing about 15 piglets. Newborn piglets are raised with special care, staying with their mothers to receive essential antibodies from their milk, which helps strengthen their immune systems. These piglets are small but strong, gaining strength and weight quickly, which is key to meeting the demands of the fast-growing pork industry. To optimize the health and comfort of pigs year-round, pig farms are equipped with state-of-the-art housing facilities. Modern automated ventilation, feeding, and sanitation systems create a safe, controlled environment, a setup that stands out from many other countries where traditional, less technologically advanced methods are still prevalent. Investing in this high-tech equipment allows farms in the United States to produce healthier pigs more efficiently and sustainably. Additionally, heat lamps are often used to keep piglets warm during their first weeks, while powerful fans regulate air quality and temperature to reduce stress and prevent disease. With state-of-the-art facilities in place, American farmers go a step further by growing corn and soybeans on their farms to ensure a steady, cost-effective feed supply for their pigs. This approach allows them to control the quality and nutritional value of the feed, which is essential for raising healthy pigs and reducing dependency on external sources. By producing their own feed, farmers can optimize growth rates, manage costs, and maintain a sustainable, closed-loop system that enhances both productivity and profitability. Most U.S. pig farms have adopted biogas systems to turn waste into energy, making them more sustainable and efficient. These systems capture methane from manure, which is then processed and converted into renewable energy to power farm operations or even supply local grids. This setup not only reduces greenhouse gas emissions but also provides farmers with a cost-effective energy source, turning a waste product into a valuable resource. The widespread use of biogas highlights American farmers' commitment to environmental stewardship and innovation in agriculture. After 6 to 7 months of optimal feeding, the pigs reach a weight of about 260 pounds. They are selectively and safely transported to the food factory. What happens next at the food factory to these fat pigs? Watch the next part of the video to find out with Trending Farm. The highlight of pork processing at food plants is the strict management formula to ensure safety, quality, and efficiency. Under USDA guidelines, processing plants adhere to strict protocols, including humane handling, thorough inspections, and strict sanitation standards at every stage, from start to packaging. Pigs are typically stunned with carbon dioxide to ensure animal welfare. Then processing begins in designated areas for cutting, trimming, and packaging. Facilities are regularly inspected under the Federal Meat Inspection Act to monitor compliance with health standards, while USDA's Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point (HAC) system identifies and mitigates potential hazards. These regulated processes ensure that U.S. pork meets high standards for both domestic and international markets, providing fresh, safe products for consumers. The journey from pig farm to food factory ends with carefully processed pork, ready for supermarkets and dining tables nationwide. If you have any questions about the operations of farms and food factories around the world, please contact Trending Farm and join us in the next videos to find the answers. Goodbye and see you again. Raising Longhorn cattle in Texas requires a balance of open grazing areas and well-maintained barns for shelter. These hardy animals thrive on native grasses, making them well-suited to the state's diverse landscapes, from dry plains to rolling pastures. Farmers focus on rotational grazing to preserve land health and ensure adequate forage, often incorporating sustainable practices such as reseeding native plants and managing water resources. Longhorns are low maintenance and adapt well to our climate, says rancher Linda Cortez. But sturdy barns for calving and extreme weather help keep them safe and thriving. In this farming documentary, viewers will see how a mix of traditional and modern techniques allows farmers to create a healthy, sustainable environment for both their cattle and the land, highlighting the adaptability of Longhorn cattle and the importance of thoughtful land management. Longhorn cattle are deeply rooted in Texas history, symbolizing resilience and independence. Brought to the Americas by Spanish explorers in the 16th century, they flourished in Texas's rugged landscapes, becoming a key part of the cattle industry by the 1800s. With their impressive horns stretching up to 7 feet, Longhorns are celebrated not only for their striking appearance, but also for their adaptability, disease resistance, and lean beef. In this farming documentary, Texas farmers highlight the significance of these cattle, which represent the state's ranching legacy. Today, over 300,000 Longhorns are raised across the United States. playing an important role in tourism and conservation efforts, preserving both the breed and the culture tied to it. Longhorn cattle remain a symbol of Texas's enduring agricultural traditions and their continued importance in modern farming. In this farming documentary, we dive into the specialized equipment Texas farmers use to care for their Longhorn cattle, ensuring their health while managing their imposing size. Hoof trimming is a crucial task necessary for maintaining mobility and preventing infections. This is accomplished using hydraulic chutes with built-in lifts that can safely restrain cattle weighing up to 2,000 pounds. With equipment prices ranging from $5,000 to $15,000. Tagging tools, such as lightweight applicators, are used to attach identification tags, helping track lineage and health records. Systems typically range in price from $200 to $1,000, depending on the technology involved. Farmers also rely on weight scales integrated into the chutes, offering real-time data to monitor cattle growth and adjust their feed accordingly. Many digital scales are accurate within 1 pound, with costs ranging from $2,000 to $5,000. These investments not only streamline operations, but also reflect the commitment to animal welfare and the ongoing preservation of Texas Longhorn traditions. Transporting Longhorn cattle in Texas is a process governed by strict standards to ensure safety, welfare, and efficiency. Farmers typically use specialized livestock trailers with non-slip flooring, adequate ventilation, and high sides to accommodate the Longhorn's impressive horn span, which can reach up to 7 feet. Loading ramps are designed at optimal angles to minimize stress, and cattle are grouped by size and temperament to reduce injury risk during transit. Regulations mandate rest stops every 8 to 12 hours during long journeys, allowing cattle to hydrate and recover. Transportation is as much about planning as it is about moving, says rancher James Miller in this farming documentary. These measures ensure the cattle arrive healthy and stress-free, maintaining the high standards Texas farmers pride themselves on. At Texas food plants, Longhorn beef is processed according to strict procedures to maintain its reputation as a lean, wholesome meat. After the cattle are humanely processed, the beef is carefully aged, cut, and inspected to ensure it meets high-quality standards. The meat is then trimmed to remove excess fat, as Longhorn beef is naturally leaner than other breeds, making it lower in saturated fat and cholesterol. The beef is packaged and labeled to emphasize its high nutritional content, including omega-3 fatty acids for brain health, iron for energy, zinc for immune support, and essential vitamins like B12, A, and D. However, even lean red meat like Longhorn beef should be consumed in moderation due to potential health risks associated with processed meats and high-temperature cooking, which some studies have linked to cancer and heart disease. The Texas Longhorn Cattlemen's Association recommends grass-fed, hormone-free Longhorn beef as a healthier choice, reinforcing its benefits over other higher-fat beef breeds.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions. We are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe, and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello, and see you again.